So good morning, students. So today I am going to explaining the 10th class biology chapters brief introduction about academic year 2025 and 26. So in Telangana 10th class textbook, that is biology, consists total 10 chapters. First chapter is nutrition, second chapter respiration, third chapter circulation, fourth chapter excretion, fifth chapter coordination, sixth chapter reproduction, seventh chapter coordination in life process, eighth chapter heredity evolution, ninth chapter our environment, 10th natural resources. So first of all, the first chapter is nutrition. So regarding 10th class biology, the first chapter is nutrition. Nutrition means the procurement or the gathering of nutrients is called nutrition. So nutrition means what? The procurement or gathering of nutrients is called nutrition. So here, what are the nutrients? So nutrients are the chemical substances which are help to the growth, development and body building of organisms. So example for nutrients like micro and macronutrients, those are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins. So these lipids, so these are the nutrients. So in this first chapter regarding human digestive system and also first photosynthesis and malnutrition, vitamins. So these are the major topics in the nutrition first chapter. So later we will discuss detail. Now second chapter. The second chapter is 10th class biology in Telangana, that is respiration. So respiration means generally when we are studying lower classes, respiration we should call as a breathe in, breathe out. But this is not a real definition of the respiration. Respiration means here the breakdown of or the oxidation of the food materials in the presence of oxygen inside the cell is called respiration. So breakdowning of food materials as taking place in the inside the cell, so that respiration is called cellular respiration. We know that respiration occurred in both conditions: presence of oxygen, absence of oxygen. So if the respiration is occurs presence of oxygen, that is called aerobic respiration. So if the respiration is occurred in the absence of oxygen, that is anaerobic respiration. So in our body, both type of respiration is carrying out, that is aerobic and anaerobic. Sometimes when the oxygen is not reached to the muscle cells, at that time what happens, anaerobic respiration takes place. But 99% in all the cells, aerobic respiration is takes place. So in this chapter we are going to discussing the human respiratory system and respiratory systems in other organisms. So detail we will study. Now third chapter in the 10th class biology regarding to Telangana state, that is circulation. Nothing but transportation. So circulation means movement of the materials from one place to the another place. What type of materials, especially in the living organisms, either food materials or either food materials excretory materials, hormones move in our body from one place to the another place. So in this circulation, we have the major important system that is what which is circulatory system, that which consists of the heart, blood vessels. So let us discuss fourth chapter regarding to biology in 10th class, that is Telangana state, that is fourth chapter is excretion. We know that in living organisms, time to time, several waste excretory materials are formed in different places. So they have to remove time to time. If those waste materials are not removed, what happens? If they remains in their parts, they become as a toxic. These toxic substances leads to damage of parts and leads to death of the organism. So whatever time to time waste materials are found in the different body parts, they have to eliminate, they have to excrete. For excretion and elimination, we have a system, that is excretory system. Excretory system consists in different organisms, different excretory organs. In human beings, the excretory organs are mainly major excretory organs are kidneys, but other accessory excretory organs are skin, lungs, large intestine. So these etc. These are also act as a sometimes excretory organs, but major excretory organs in human being is these are kidney. So in this chapter, we will going to discuss the detailed structure of the kidneys and functions of the kidneys, mechanism of urine formation. All these information we should discuss in this excretion. Now, fifth chapter. So, fifth chapter is coordination. So, coordination, we know that coordination means harmony among the organs and organ systems. So in our body, there will be different systems are there, but each system should depends upon another system directly or indirectly, partially or completely. So no system works individually. It will depends on other system partially or completely. So like that in our body, there will be a endocrine system is there and exocrine system is there. So endocrine, exocrine systems, they may carry out the coordination among the systems like excretory, transportation, different that is digestive system, like that different systems among the coordination, muscular system. So in this coordination, mainly we will discuss the nervous system of human being. So now fifth chapter. The fifth chapter is reproduction. So reproduction means generally what we can say, that is giving birth to young ones is called reproduction, but it is not a real definition. Reproduction means reproduce, means here the ability of an organism to give rise to new generation of individuals of the same species, So reproduction, once again I will repeat you the definition of the reproduction. The ability of an organism to give rise to new generation of the same species is called reproduction. So reproduction generally it is two types, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. So we will going to discuss in this reproduction, plants reproduction, human being reproduction and other animal reproduction, as well as in reproduction we should also discuss the major topic, that is cell division, cell cycle, mitosis and meiosis. Next, seventh chapter, coordination in life process. You know that coordination already we understood, that is what bringing the harmony among the different systems in our body in living organisms. So here also coordination in life process, seventh chapter, which means, so already I said previously, in our body each system depends upon another system directly or indirectly, partially or completely to carry out its function. So example, we have different life process like excretion, digestion, respiration, transportation. So here, for example, digestive system is depends upon the respiratory system, circulatory system to work completely and perfectly. So among the systems, there will be a coordination, then only living organism will be survive. So in this chapter we will study the how the digestive system is linked with that is respiration, circulation, and as well as endocrine system and all other systems in our body. So life process means definition, the basic process which are help to the organism for growth, development, and perpetuation of its race. So example for life process, if we take plants also photosynthesis, whereas in human being and animals like digestion, excretion, respiration, transportation, circulation, these systems, these processes are called life process. Next, eighth one, heredity. So heredity is play, it is most important, in which what happen, the how the characteristics have been transferring from parents to children's, that is parents to progeny. In this heredity, how the genes carried out the characteristics, genes where they are located. So chromosomes and also Mendel experiments on pea plant. So we know that already father of genetics is Gregor Johansson Mendel. So here genetics regarding to the plants and regarding to the human being and other animals also we will study in this heredity, how it is play major role in the evolution, means how the characteristics have been transferred from generation to generation. Is there any changes or modifications? What happens if the genes are not there or genes are failure, defects? Let us discuss in this chapter heredity. So next, our environment. You know that the atmosphere having the several factors, that is physical, chemical, biological. All these physical, chemical, biological characteristics determine the life of a organism. So this is called, we can say that our environment. So the entire space which consists of the interact with living being, that is physical, chemical, biological factors. So this is our surrounding, what we can say that mainly in this water, agriculture, all these things here, and also that is about pollution topic also here, and also we should discuss about water levels, water quantity in the on the earth. So atmosphere, all these five, from the five elements, that is water should play major role to determine the life of plants as well as other organisms. So in this environment, we should go to the detailed study of about water and agriculture. Next, go to the natural resources. Natural resources means the resources which are present in nature. The resources which are present in the nature, those are called natural resources. But these resources are present abundantly. But example for natural resources, so natural resources. Example, natural resources, water, earth, water, earth, that is coal, petrol, kerosene, all these air, These are the natural resources, but some resources are renew, means reproduce, but some resources are not renew. So for example, here water will be recycled in this atmosphere. How much we utilized, again same will be come back through the atmosphere, living things and water bodies. In the same way, air also it will be uh, recycled through the atmosphere. But whereas petrol, kerosene, diesel, coal, these are not recycled. Once we use, the quantity of these will be decreased. So those are called non-renewable resources. The resources which not renew once we use, those are called non-renewable resources. The resources which renew, replenish and recycle, they are called natural renewable resources. So in this chapter we will discuss both the renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable example, we should take forest, means plants, animals, human being, air, water, earth. These are the example for renewable resources. Non-renewable resources example, kerosene, petrol, diesel, coal. These are the non-renewable resources. So in this chapter we will discuss about these resources, how much are present, how we have to consume, how we should conserve. So this is the brief introduction about 10th class biology regarding Telangana state academic year 2025 and 26.